Welcome to URF Tone Tuesday. Elon to check in, represent one half of URF Tone. The words, the lyricist, the MC, and with me as always is my illustrious DJ and partner in rhyme, the world famous NIC.
Yes, sir. Sounds good when you spell it. Even better when the crowds yell it, man.
Amen. You want to
Yeah.
give your warning? You want to give your warning at the top of the show?
Oh, yeah. I might have to abruptly break out because I went out and did a thing, an adult thing, and got like the top of the line massage chair. Drop some, you know,
Yeah.
some cash and
That good Brookstone joint.
the Ogawamdi, they got some Asian name, like something crazy. I'm like, all right, yeah, I got this is gonna be the one right here. This is gonna get you in all the nooks and crannies. So
need that.
Went ahead and did it. But they may be calling to deliver this thing in the middle of this call. I mean, in the middle of this URF Tone Tuesday. So
yes, indeed, it works out. It works out. We don't have a ton to like run through. No crazy announcements, updates. Somebody came through on the check-in. I see the number go up. So say what's up. We want to say what's up back.
What up?
So, we're just going to roll with the punches, but it is Tuesday at 6:00. I should give this heads up. I will be traveling for a couple weeks starting at the end of October. So the last Tuesday of October, as well as the first Tuesday of November. We're gonna just take a little break. Here's the good news: URF Tone Tuesday is not the core. This is our chance to vibe with you, to hang, for you to get to know. Sometimes the lyrics move a little fast. They may fly over your head. They get lost in a nice musical bed. This is the way that we like to pull the curtain back a little bit and connect, show you guys our bond, our brotherhood, our thing, and some of the thinking that, and just the sort of the energy flow that goes into the creation process, and so sometimes we may miss it, but we are always moving forward, and we're really excited for whatever is next. But bear with us as we take a little time off. It's important to tend to your well-being. You need that massage chair. Tend to your spiritual well-being. Escape. Get off the mat for a second. These things are important. So bear with us and know that good things are always around the corner, because we are grinding. We're dedicated to this thing, man. This thing we trying to make our good energy movement real official. So apologies for that.
When you go, man, by the way, just a sidebar, if something crazy happens in the world of hip hop or in the world, I'll jump on, maybe even just IG live and just address it. But
yeah.
So
that's a great look.
We're
and
always within
good way for people.
What's that? No, you go.
No, I would say it's a good way for people to know that URF Tone is a two-man show.
Yeah. I mean, we're always within arm's reach, and we like to stay engaged with y'all. And like I said, the conversation, I think, our individual conversations, as the team, provoke a lot of our lyrics and the direction we go. But also, when we engage with you guys, there's a certain type of URF Tone listener and supporter. And so, the dialogue is always real intriguing and it's not superficial. And I think they kind of buy into what URF Tone is about and where we're going. They get it. So, this is always our opportunity to kind of engage with y'all, because we, as much love as we got for each other, we got love for our URF Tone listeners. Getting right on point, Dora jumps in, you know what I mean? That's what's up. That's what we love about y'all.
Yeah, Dora, we appreciate you. Hey, let us know in the comments if you've been back on live. I'm actually gonna go in real quick I want to clarify you know, in case there are any curious minds as to why like Earth Tone hasn't been representing on Twitch through the comments, through the viewership of people that we care sincerely about and we want to support in a real way. For a while, it was like, you know, and you know, just let y'all know the full real. Like I manage most of our social media activity and stuff like that, so I'll be hopping in on our behalf, checking all the homies out. You name them, Icy Ice, Curse, you know, Shaolin, whoever, like the whole list, the whole rundown, of course, promote, etc., etc. Um, oh, the gig. It was cool. It was a lot of fun. I'm gonna tell you, that's a great question because I completely forgot of it. That was last Thursday. It feels like time.
Feels like a long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, it was great, and thank you for asking that. It was like a kind of like a little bit of a soft launch, honestly. Like we just wanted to test the waters and see what the opportunity for this kind of thing is. NIC's got a lot of experience at this place, and he kind of knew, but it's been some time, so I think we got to just test it out. And before I let NIC answer from his perspective as somebody who was maestroing, this is a selfish opportunity for me because especially as it relates to my favorite DJ who's sharing the screen with me. We work together. We're producing songs together. We're talking business plans together, marketing plans together. I hardly get to revisit the root of our thing, which was I used to just go to the club and he would be doing his thing, and the crowds would just respond like crazy, myself included, because the man is a skilled professional, and it really just allowed me to enjoy some drinks. There was some good people in the room, some good conversations, and the music, man, and promote held it down. He's excellent, man. He's an excellent person and professional as a DJ. So his set was ill. It was a vibe, and I see hopped on. It felt like the night was going up and up. And sure, as the night went on, I had some more drinks. So maybe that's why, but it surely felt good. And if we do it again, we'll be sure to let y'all know. And I see what was your experience like?
You know, it was positive. I mean, that's what we jumped in for. You know, that was my first time. I don't want to say first time hearing promote DJ, but like kind of in that environment. You know what I mean? And I'm just always like he's such a good DJ. You know, his song selection and just kind of from a technical standpoint, he's really, really good. Very, very good. And it's just cool. You know, we was chopping it up afterwards. You know, we stayed out there way later than I think we should have. I think, you know, for it to be a Thursday and all of us had stuff to do on Friday, I think we stayed out there until like 3:30 in the morning.
Yes,
yeah, we stayed out there for a long time. But anyway, you know, DJs can be very nomadic. They can be very cliquey. They can be very like, I got a headline. I don't want to go on first. You know, it can get really caught up in some very, very superficial stuff. And just to kind of to cross paths with cats like promote, again, Icy Ice, Smooth D, who killed it, that just don't even care. They just like, man, I just want to kind of go on and express myself through music artistically, and they take you on a little ride, even if they said is, you know, a half an hour or it's 2 hours. Like they take you on a full ride and you don't feel like you got cheated. You know, both of them are very, very technically sound. So, you know, they're not train wrecking everywhere, and they keep the dance floor packed. And yeah, man, I enjoy that spot because it's one of those spots as a DJ, at least. Now I'm just talking from the DJ's perspective. You know, you're not getting told by the owners, hey, you got to play Drake, or you got to play Rick Ross, or you got to play, you know, Lotto or Cardi B, you know, and I don't have anything against any of those artists I just named. All I'm saying is that sometimes when you do more of the mainstream clubs, you know, 11:30, 12 o'clock is going to hit, and you're going to have to play everything that everybody is listening to on the radio. And, you know, for a DJ, a lot of times we want to go other places, and Broadway bar is one of those places that just allows you to just kind of look who's in the room, see, you know, what the vibe is, and then just kind of curate that vibe and take it to another level. So, you know, I was playing, you know, everything from Wham to Elder Barge. Then I, you know, then broke into some Mobb Deep, and, you know, like everything that you know, Black Moon. I went from hip hop to 80s pop, you know what I mean? And it was all on brand, and it was all authentic, and people were having a good time. So I loved it, and I loved the DJs that I was working with.
Oh yeah, the response was definitely, you know, present. Like the way that people were interacting with the music. I feel like these conversations help inform my perspective as you guys work. So I'm beginning to get like a deeper and richer appreciation for the DJ's work and how it actually affects the room. You know what I mean? Like it's and I could see it. I mean, I could see, you know, we it wasn't discussed or anything like that, but like again, we have these conversations, and I'm getting a like a closer look at some of your contemporaries, the names you just listed, your Icy Ices and your Promotes and whoever. You know, it's like I'm looking at them work, you know, and it's all going through, you know, just more and more of you know, the students' curiosity, that lens, you know, like I have like, you know, this kind of ongoing, and I hope it's forever insatiable thirst for knowledge of it, you know, just to see how it moves. And yeah, it was really fun. I mean, I had a good time on the basic surface level, and I had a good time through the, you know, the educational experience of it. And yeah, y'all DJs, man, you guys are vampires, bro. I had to cut out. I think you guys stuck around to like 4 or something. 3:30. I was like, yo, I'll order my Uber. I had to make that abrupt, like, pull the Band-Aid go. I was like, nah, I gotta go now. I'm tired. And I had work in the AM. But I love those conversations. Like,
you know what was interesting to me, and we've spoken about it on a number of occasions, but like I think this was the first time after we was done, like you actually got that analogy that I always make, like DJs being like stand-up comedians. Like I don't know what we did, but it was like something connected on that particular night where you're like, I totally get it. Like, you know what I mean? Like the setup comic coming on, not burning out the next person or not playing the stuff that, you know what I mean? And then throwing out random songs to see what, you know, what crowd you're working with. Like a comedian, a real good comedian can walk into any room and make any room laugh because they got material for any room.
Right.
You know, some of the more new comedians, they gotta like, oh, I gotta be in the right room for this joke to be funny.
Yeah.
You know,
and well also, and if there was some version of this mentioned in that conversation, also, like, if you're a household name, you're playing with house money the whole time. Like, it's all good. Like, Chris Rock could come through, you know what humor you're getting. Like, people are gonna give the benefit of the doubt and laugh. So if Jazzy Jeff comes through, he gonna get the benefit of the doubt. Every song that he selects, it's like it's got the blue check verification on it, you know, and it's like everybody like, oh man, he chose this one, so this one's special. Yeah, if you are the up and coming comic and your name isn't household like that, you gotta have an extra set of sharpness in the songs you choose, how you deliver them, how the blends go, and it's going to, like, the way that people respond says a lot. I mean, I can't even remember what conference. Oh, I think this was so it was a Quest. So we talk about our podcast listening habits a lot. Questlove Supreme is among the top that we listen to, and I was listening to the John Oliver episode, and John Oliver was talking about how he actually longs for, he misses his days as a struggling comedian he's like, nah, I could just, it's like almost too easy. Like I can kind of say anything and people know who I am. And this many Emmys later through his own talk show and stuff like that. It's like, he's like, I kind of miss like having to test something and the awkward silence. Like people laugh at everything I say now because you're too known, that's a great place to be in. So I'm sure take it with a grain of salt. And I'm paraphrasing, of course, but you got to be on point. They'll know you, struggling comedian or up and coming comedian, I should say, up and coming DJ. Got to be on point, man. Like, I definitely, I feel like I bear witness to that.
Yeah, and I think it's something that's lost too now on a lot of newer DJs because everybody wants to headline. And a lot of these newer DJs, they actually curate their playlist to be a headliner.
Yeah.
So one of and we've spoken about this, but one of the kind of things that I've stumbled up on in recent history the most is like, you'll have like 3 DJs on a bill, right? You'll have your opener, then your middle guy, and then your headliner. And the opener will be playing the hottest songs that's out right now at like 9 o'clock. And social media, DJ tech has changed that too, of course. But there's something about understanding humans, understanding what people respond to, understanding a full work week, why people go out, all of those things, those nuanced things that go into being a really good DJ. And like, again, if you're playing the hottest song out at 9 o'clock when people is just showing up or maybe just getting in the club, catching a vibe, getting a drink, it's like you shooting all your bullets and you burning out the headline DJ. Like, it's like, so to me, again, just like a stand-up comic, like there's an art to understanding how to warm up properly. There's an art to, like, when you're the no-name DJ opening up for Jazzy Jeff, your job and your responsibility is to please the people.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like you're curating a set like to get people in that mood to really, really rock out when Jazzy Jeff comes on. Because he's gonna take them on a ride. Like, to me, I feel like when you reach a certain level of seniority, it's like, all right, I'm here. I want to see where you take me. Like Jazzy Jeff, like that. I'm plugged in. I'm going to see that Jazzy Jeff right now. And I'm like, all right, let me see what you do. I'm totally getting into your Uber right now. Like, wherever you're going to take me, that's where I'm going. But like when you're a new DJ, they like, no, man, I don't want you to take me nowhere random. I want you to take me where I want to go. Like, you know what I mean? I'll put in the address. This is where I expect to be dropped off. You know what I mean? So when you see somebody responding to something, you're like, all right, cool. I see that. Oh, Jamaica funk. Oh, that's what you want? Okay, cool. Let me hit you with this next one. Let me hit you with that. Because now we in a vibe. Yeah. And I'm kind of tapped in now to what I see you responding to. And I just think that's an art that's lost now with a lot of the new DJs. They're like, yo, I'm going to hit you with 20 bullets for my hour. And, I'm gonna have your head spinning, but it's like, man, I just want to get a drink right now, vibe out.
Yeah, you can't say, you can't. To me, you can't say enough about being still. Everything is like motion all the time. We got sensory overload, higher cases of ADHD, all the stuff. There's so much, like there's a profundity in silence, and there is, there's power in stillness, man. Like be still, and I think that's important. I think it's very important to just understand, like, to chill, let it ride. You know what I mean? I don't think it's easy. I can definitely. I mean, my writer style. I get excited. You know what I mean? I get excited, and I want to, like, go crazy. And there's so much to be said for, like, finding the pockets. I'm gonna show you this. I'll go crazy. But then we go back, you know what I mean? Just ebb and flow. Yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna finish my thought from a few minutes ago. So I've just been chilling, but I want everybody to know, because I've had to, like, the balance of the day job and, the creative hustle, and what me and NIC do. it was becoming all too, consuming. And it was really hard to balance it. And I don't like doing the lurky thing with the Twitch. I really like to actually be involved in it. I like the social component of it. I like sharing love with people in the comments and support everybody's collective support of whoever show it is. Just to ensure that I'm minding my P's and Q's, I just had to pause for a little bit because it was becoming a little bit sensory overload for me. And so I'm like, well, let me fall back. I'm not hitting where I need to be hitting on a few different things right now. And so I'm investing a little bit too much in the social media spaces for play. And I got to focus on some things in a more business-like mindset. And so I had to separate for a little bit. I do look forward to coming back. I tried to actually like fling myself into it following that last real ones, obviously at the top of October. And I actually found my anxiety going up in the process. And it's not like so present. I'm like, yo, something going on. And I've got these emails coming in and I'm I like to write in the morning because my mind is just more alert. So I got all these things coming in. Yeah, Dora, you feel me? Yes. It's interesting because I feel a sense of FOMO when I'm removed from it. I feel a sense of like, maybe the people pleasing nature in me is like, I feel bad, like I'm letting people down or whatever. But, as the saying goes, you got to fill your cup up and then you can do for others. And so I felt like maybe I was spreading myself there and I felt this anxiety going up. And my wife was asking me questions because we both work from home on days. And I'm like, I can't think clearly right now. Like I can feel myself reeling. And then in a moment of clarity, I'm like, yo, let me just shut this tab off. And I found my balance again. So I tried to, with good intention, get myself back in the mix, but came to learn like, yo, right now it's a bit of there's a lot going on. It's a bit of an overwhelming time and I cannot quite take that balance on. And so I feel like, thank you very much, though. I appreciate you. And I hope they do. I hope that love is like understood, they get my subscription money every month. So that at least it's so, but yeah, I just had to fall back and get myself right for a little bit. And I just want to articulate that here on Twitch, to let it be known that it's all love. And I miss the community. It was just more than I can, commit myself to, at least for now. And the world, I feel like, and the universe and so on will let me know it's like, hey, it's slowing down, re-engage, but I can't force it. I tried to force it. I'm like, yo, real one just came off of real ones. It was hype. It was love. Yo, let me hop on here. And I was just like, I got to chill for a second.
Yeah, man. I think that's very aware of you. I think that's something like, because we've been through, I mean, we always kind of emphasize it, but we've been through a lot together. You and I, we've been, we've been through a lot, and we've been through seasons where, I've seen you physically stressed. Hold on for a second. Hello. Yes, I'll be down shortly. All right, thank you.
Dora NIC gave warning at the top of the show that we would have to probably cut it abruptly because he got big things on the way.
I got this massage chair that I have been, you don't even understand, like the depth of relaxation I'm about to be in. And again, like I was saying, like I've seen you go through seasons of stress that I don't think a lot of people understand, like the physical toll that it took on you. Like it took on your appearance, on your health, on the way that you were, just interacting with people. And I will say, man, you're a lot more in tune with where your body and your stress levels are at. Sometimes I think I'm a little bit probably out there, and I don't take note of it. But I tend to be a very, very mild manner. Like a lot of things don't stress me out anyway. So I just maybe that's the narcissist in me. I'm just like, I don't even like give it. I don't know, but I just know that it affects you differently than me, and it affects you very, very severely. So now that we've been friends for so long and brothers for so long, when you say, yo, I need that time, I need to take some time to fall back. First of all, I know it's not just you trying to get out of something, but it's like very, very like, oh man, like if you need it, I want to be there to support that and say like, yeah, man, I think you should take it. Because when you're in that good place, your writing is better, the communication is better, all things are better. You're a better husband, you're better, everything. So I'm like,
my poor wife, when I go through episodes, man, all bad. Anime, what up?
Hey, Anime.
Yeah, man. Well, listen, Anime, your timing could not have been worse. We got to call it. Unfortunately, had to make this a real short one. But we are going to be back next Tuesday. Please join us. I feel like this is a good conversation. Maybe we could pick back up on it so we can encourage more of this stuff. Because it's important. We all want to show love and understand one another, and the more we can communicate where things are at with each other individually, we can have a better appreciation for one another. So let's do this again next Tuesday, 6 Pacific. Shout out to y'all. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next Tuesday. NIC gonna come back all loose and limber, all massage. Get it, bro. Enjoy. Congratulations on the new acquisition, and we'll see y'all next week.
Yeah.
Thank you for the support.